My name is Megan and I'm putting this little video together. Yesterday I went to a Leaving Care event and it was about kids who've grown up in care, who are now care leavers over the age of 18, and we've been told to write a story or like a letter to our younger selves, and you know, that could be anything, like how you grew up in care, or how anything, you know, how your experience was in care and what you could tell yourself when you was younger. And I attended a Leaving Care event, and I was interviewed by the press, and shortly you will see my interview and what the Lancashire Press has put together to highlight Leaving Care Week. And they've put this video together. I was interviewed. You will see me towards the end of the video in my interview. And really it's just to raise awareness to young people. And you know, it wasn't easy for me, and I want to start spreading awareness for people like myself who have grown up in the care system, who haven't had the right care. You know, there's people who have a really good time in care, and you know, from my experience I had a really bad time in care, and I want to raise awareness, and I want to help people who've grown up in care and who haven't had the best of times. For me, you know, my life hasn't been great. I went into care because I was abused, and I wanted to tell people, you know, everything is going to be alright. I say in my interview, you know, you can't forget your past, especially something so traumatic, but you know, it will get easier. I've developed mental health problems, and some of it was because of the way I was brought up in care, some of it was because of what happened to me, and you know, people don't talk about things in care because they're too scared, and I want to help people. I want to help people in care, talk to people and, you know, find out their experience. So I hope you enjoy this short little video, the interview and stuff, and you'll have a better insight of people who live in care just like I did.
Hello, you're watching Lancashire Headline News. I'm Elizabeth Baines. Be positive. That's the advice one Lancashire care leaver would have given to her younger self back when she entered the care system. It was one of many suggestions and sentiments on display at a new exhibition showcasing letters written by those who have spent time in care. As they embark on adulthood, more than 24 young people have put pen to paper to try to help children who find themselves in the same situation. Our reporter Paul Faulkner was at the launch of the event in Preston.
The most personal of stories put on public display. Care leavers telling of sometimes troubled pasts and speaking words to their younger selves which would have been difficult to appreciate during dark days.
Don't roll your eyes. Ego stops you from learning and appreciating that everyone is unique. Ego makes you believe that what you know is the only perspective there is.
For some of these young letter writers, the words came easily because they represented thoughts which were never far from their mind.
I knew exactly what I was going to say. Like, I've thought about it quite a lot. Like, I've ironically not knowing that I was going to write a letter about it. Like, sometimes I'll just be like, I'll think to myself, what would I tell my younger self?
What kind of advice did you give your younger self then?
Basically just to be myself and enjoy life. I always thought life was going to be bad, like, forever, and I thought, like, why me? If you look at me now, you wouldn't think that I've been through what I've been through, and I get asked regularly, how am I such a happy person? It's because I stay positive.
You can control your actions, thoughts and decisions, which also can't be controlled by anyone else but yourself.
The organisers of this event, who all work with young people in care, said they couldn't be more proud of them.
There's a lot of positivity and a lot of inspiration. A lot of our young people who have had some really, really difficult times in guys have achieved amazing things. In comparison to any young people, they've found somebody that's overcome the obstacles that they have.
I think young people I think they just want to be seen as young people first and care leavers second, third or fourth. I think that's what the message is from our young people. And I know one of my young people spoke about her experience in care, and she wrote it in her letter that she has had in care the chance to be a child again.
No yesterday, tomorrow, next month, year, century can ever override what's happening right now. Always be present.
One care leaver who put pen to paper wasn't just sending a message to her younger self, but to society.
I think there's a lot of negative stigma about care leavers and social care in the media and other organisations, but tonight's aim is to raise awareness and really open up to people that we are just humans and we have aspirations and dreams for the future too.
People responsible for children in care in Lancashire, you think they've got something to learn by reading these letters as well?
Absolutely. Look, it's not perfect at the moment. We still have got to make some improvements, and it's about joining up services, isn't it? Joining up ways of thinking and then to improve outcomes for care leavers.
Be nice to yourself, otherwise you have no right to be mad at anyone who isn't.
Plenty of smiles as well as letters on display here, but sometimes sadness did come to the surface.
It was difficult. It was very, very emotional. I'm not crying, but I was the cry. Yeah, it was.
It sounded like your story at some points in your life had given you cause to cry.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, a much happier situation that you find yourself in. Is that something you ever could have imagined when you were at that younger age and at a low ebb?
Not in a million years. I never thought I'd be where I am now. I'm in university. I'm travelled the world. Even started ticking off dreams I wanted to do. I'm writing a book.
Switch off, listen to your own voice, it has so much to say. And don't be offended when I say you know so little.
A message to themselves and others in a similar situation.
Past is not, I'm not going to forget about the past, but writing it down does help. And to tell the people like my story and how, like for myself and my experience will obviously help other people.
This may have been about positivity, but not downplaying the difficulties.
We wrote this letter to kind of represent how care was for me and for myself, because it was really difficult. I just want to let people know that things, your past won't go away, but it'll get easier as you get older.
Time to make an effort to get to know the person closest to you, yourself. Love you always, Monica.
Bringing reflections on the past from young adults determined not to let their history cast a shadow over their future. Paul Faulkner, that's Lancashire in Preston.